Howdy, folks. It's Howie here. Howie Cat. We're going to look into cats in comics again. I do want to do obscure or famous or known or unknown or whatever cats. This is not really a reoccurring cat, but a subscriber told me about this, and I went and got the book, and I loved part of it. It is a book by Neil Gaiman and art by Michael Zulli. I don't know Michael Zulli as an artist. Neil Gaiman is a writer. Oh, yeah, everyone knows him. He wrote, what is it, American Gods? The TV show one. Sandman, of course, and just so many children's books, adult books. He writes books, literature. He wrote with Terry Pritchard. Was it Gods and I don't know. He's written so many things. So many things. He's such a good writer and really a nice guy. I've met him a couple times. He's really a nice guy. So when I heard there was a Neil Gaiman book that I had not read, I had to read it. Well, the first story is fantastic, and it is a cat story. The second story is about an owl. I found it not interesting at all, but the artwork throughout the book is incredible. And that's what the artist is. So you can see his art with this cat being picked up, and there's kittens and stuff. It's a family. They have cats. They have a lot of cats. And I'm going to spoil this thing. So if you don't want it spoiled for you, end it. Because I'm going to tell you the story. Because without the ending, this is not a good thing to tell you. But they get cat and they have all these cats. And I'm going to run through and not read the story, but I am going to summarize the story. And there's a cat. So we've got all these cats, and they have their cats, and eventually this one, it's called The Price. The story is called The Price, and that's what they're paying. This one black cat shows up, and he's kind of a scraggly cat, but they're going to take him in. They decide he belongs to a neighbor or a household or something. He's just some cat. So they take him in, and they nourish him. But every night this cat, or not every night, certain nights this cat decides he has to get out. And every time he gets out, he comes back like that. Just a bloody mess, as you can see. And over time, he gets out. He wants out at night. And the cat, when he goes out, he gets in a fight with something. They figure it might be a cat, a raccoon or a coyote, but they're taking care of the cat. They're washing the cat up and giving him medicine and doing all kinds of things to try and help cure the cat, because they're taking care of this cat because they love the cat. And every night has to go out. Almost every night. It gets less and less over time, but we're at a point where it's all the time. And they think, is it a raccoon or is it a whatever? Is it fighting? And one night, not the owner of the cat, because it is just a cat, a random neighbor cat, is outside looking with a night goggles, and he sees a figure. The figure's the devil. And the devil shows up and comes walking towards the house. Takes on a form of a cat and other forms. And this cat goes out and it kicks the devil's ass. Well, not completely. I mean, sometimes he always wins. He always gets the devil away. But they don't know. As the story's going, they didn't know what was going on with this cat. They're trying to lock it in. Every time they lock it in the house, it wants out more. And he realizes what's happening, why this cat was sent to him, to save him from the devil coming to kill him every few nights, every night. Because this devil's coming for this guy. And the cat kicks his ass and sends him away every time. So then he starts taking care, and then it's more of a. Then in the end, it's not as often. The cat's beat to hell. Only happens maybe once a week, once a month now, and he wonders what he did to deserve. Right here, I wonder what we did to deserve the black cat. I wonder who sent him. And selfish and scared, I wonder how much more he has to give. It's a really sweet story, actually. About the cat. It was somehow sent to him to take care of him and make sure the devil wouldn't hurt him. It's not a reoccurring cat. It is a cat in comics, though. So there's Creatures of the Night. Really, only the first story. The second story is really, I didn't like it one bit. The owl story. I didn't understand it much. So I don't care for it. But that first story, to me, was worth the price of the book. And I did spoil it without reading a beautiful story to you, but it really is a beautiful story. And there's a cat in comics. Let's feed a cat from comics. Well, his name's from comics. And folks, now that we read about a cat, let's check out this blue buffalo wilderness. It's soft and moist. He doesn't. Yeah, you know you have food. Okay, you're going to get to eat this week. Get off it. Chicken and salmon. Chicken and salmon. Do you like chicken and salmon? Don't rub your face on the camera. Let's get this open. Do you think he's going to like chicken and salmon? I do not starve this cat to death. Contrary to what Pandora wants you all to believe, this cat gets fed very well. But she just wants to steal them. Let's give him, wow, that's a lot of treats there. See, let's put these back. There we go, there's some treats. Do you like those treats, Archie? Archie is saying no. Archie says no. Archie, what, you want this? Chicken and salmon. It's a no, he doesn't care. Now, wait, Archie. Just to say, did I trick him? Did I feed him today? Are things different? He didn't like that. I'm surprised. Archie gives that a resounding yuck. Yuck to those treats. But what if I put dried fishies? There's a couple left. Archie, dried fish up here. One. So, let's see what he... Oh, God. Yeah, those are gone in a second. So, yeah, he doesn't like the blue buffalo stuff. He likes the fish. He likes his other things. We're giving the chicken and salmon a 0 out of 10. That stuff's going to go outside to some stray cats because Archie says yuck. All right, thanks, folks. Oh, there he is. Archie. Ugh. Ugh, that stuff is terrible smelling, huh? And they like your little white paws. Okay, bye-bye, folks.